Hello, everyone. Welcome to my time management with Stacy Stevens here. Hi, everyone. Stacy Stevens. I hope you enjoy this time management video. I'm going to show you guys a little bit about how I control my crazy life all from my cell phone. We all have kids or other jobs or family or some type of responsibility that keeps us from being able to seriously focus the time that we should be on our businesses. So, some of the things that I want you to remember is that when you lay out your schedule, you really have to know what it takes to get through what you're setting up. Do you have a 15-minute coaching call scheduled? Make sure you leave yourself time to get off the phone, make the notes that you need to make, take care of, returning a call that came in or running something up to the school because the kids need something. Whatever it is, life throws interruptions and life throws curveballs. So set yourself up for success when you set up your schedule. Know when to say enough. By using the tool that I'm going to show you, you will know when it's safe to look at your list and go, okay, today's over. If I want to do more, I can. If I want to sit and relax the rest of the day, that's fine too. And know how to get it done. If you've got a 6-hour task, don't pick that to add to your list. Take that and break it down into 15 to 30-minute chunks and be able to digest it all and handle it all instead of feeling overwhelmed and not getting anything done simply because you have no idea how you're going to make it. So you're going to meet my new best friend. Awesome note. It's a $3.99 app. It is the best $4 you will ever spend for your business. Why? Well, statistically, it's said that if you make a list of 3 things that you need to get done, that you'll only get 1 or 2 of those things accomplished, if any at all. If you make a list of 6 things you need to get done, you'll manage to finish minimally 5, but more than likely 6 of those things. And I'm going to show you how I build this out. It's also going to help you sleep better at night. There's nothing worse than getting in bed and all you can think about is all the things that you need to make sure you don't forget when you wake up. Well, if you can't fall asleep, you're not going to wake up. So this will allow you to dump those thoughts as your day goes on, even right before you get to bed at night, and know that when you wake up, it's going to be fine. It's all stored in your app. Now here's the front page of my app. You'll see at the very top that my big push goal is to have a $60,000 a month paycheck. Now that goal will allow me to A, save half of every paycheck for taxes and other fun things, but B, it's also going to allow me to achieve all of the rest of the goals that I have set up for myself to accomplish in a year. I make a list of 10 and I do it every week. I make a list of 10 goals that I really, 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 really want. And not little things that I know are going to happen on their own, but big goals. And then from that list, I pick the one goal that's really going to help make it all happen. And for me, it's 60,000. And I learned that from Chalene Johnson. She has an awesome book out called Push. If you get a chance to read it, do it. Okay, so then from there, and that just helps me so I can see my goal, and that's what I'm working for, and that's why I'm doing this. Now from there, I have 4 folders broken down on my front page: today, this week, this month, and this quarter. When I first start, I start with a brainstorm list of everything I need to do in order to make this happen. From there, I break those things down into what's most important, and the very, very most important go on today. The next this week, the next this month, and the next this quarter. And I use each of these folders to build the faster folder. So when I get up in the morning, I take my dog outside and I look at this week and I pick those top 6 things that have to be done today in order for me to keep moving towards my goal. And I'm able to quickly move them over. And I'm going to show you how that works next. But my next page is my blogs to write. I have 25 blog ideas. I have 8 picture graphic ideas. I've got my reminder that I need to revisit my hundreds list every day. And I've got my shopping list and my random thoughts. My random thoughts are sometimes a great idea that I really think we're going to want to do and I really think we're going to want to implement into our business and into our lives. And when I sit down and look at it and see how it's going to affect what our goals are, sometimes those random thoughts go right in the recycle bin. Sometimes those random thoughts become a great idea. And sometimes before I even get home to think about it, I know it's just not what I want. So those are the things that go there. Now, I'm going to show you a task, and this would be opened up, and I'm going to move it. This is something in this week, and I want to move it to today. So I open it up, and I hit my little, my little settings wheel, and from there I'm going to move, and when I move, it pulls up all my folders. So I'm going to move that into today. So that's on today's list of things to do, and the next thing I see is my list for today. Now, once I complete a task, I can click on the box and it checks it off and moves it down to the bottom and crosses it off as done, completed, canceled, or pending. When I click on delete completed to-dos, I get one warning to make sure I want to actually delete that, and I've already faxed Barb today, so we're going to go ahead and delete that one. And then I can see that that thing is moved off my list. My 25 days is safely moved to today, and I've crossed one thing off my list so far. Now, this is great. I don't have a sloppy list. I don't need to know that I completed that. I completed it. It's gone. So this keeps me focused. It keeps me from wasting time creating another paper list that I'm not going to be able to use. Now, I do my brainstorm on paper, and then it all goes right into here. Now, let me show you another couple of time-saving tricks here that I've come up with. First of all, spelling and grammar do not matter on your to-do list. You will figure out what it means. I'm going to click on my blog folder. Now, when on my today list is write a blog post, I can look at my quick blog post here and I've got, plenty of ideas. So I just have to pick one that I want to go ahead and blog about. The F word is going to be a fun one. Use the F word, fantastic, fabulous, fun. The title of that one's going to grab some attention, and the blog itself will be a lot of fun. So at any rate, that's how I make sure I'm not wasting time when I sit down. So I don't sit down and stare at a blank screen. I look at my phone, I decide what I want to do, and then I go ahead and sit down. Now, as a mom, I spend a lot of time sitting in the car, waiting for kids to appear from different places. So my picture graphics is a folder on here. And I've got, a few things on here that I can just quickly create in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes while I'm waiting for my kids to make it from the school to my car, I can create 2, 3, sometimes even 4 picture graphics. And then I save them in a special folder on my phone. And if I want to post something out on my Facebook fan page that's, motivational at the end of the month, remember, diamonds are created under pressure. I can pick an awesome background for that. I can copy this from here, paste it into my graphic, change the font, change the way it looks, and have that stored and saved for later, or go ahead and post it out right then. So this is another way that I make sure that I'm using all of my time with intention. And then I'm going to show you the shopping list because I love this. I can't tell you how we were always out of something. I'm always at a wrap party or on my way to a training or on the phone, and I go to make dinner and there's no milk. How can I make mashed potatoes with no milk? So by keeping this little shopping folder, as we run out of things, I hit my little plus button in the upper right-hand corner. I type in or speak in what we're out of, and it adds it to my list. It also enables me to say I'm driving home and I get a text message from one of the kids, hey, I need some poster board. So I stop at the grocery store to get poster board, and I can see I have a list with a handful of things that I can go ahead and grab right now and make it a less wasted trip because I am restocking my refrigerator and my cupboards as I go. So that is it for my time management tool. I'm going to be doing a 30-day challenge soon that will not only teach you a little bit more about how to manage your list, but how to keep it growing and how to keep it functional, and also to make it a habit. It takes 21 days to make something a habit, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it for 30. Once we do it for 30, it'll be so ingrained in us, and it'll become easier and easier for us to stay on task. Again, one reminder, I am a morning person. I do get a lot of my work done at night, so I like to set my day up in the mornings. Whatever time works best for you, that quiet time, you get somewhere. Even if it's in your car after you drop the kids off, just don't go in the house until you've planned out your day. If it's right before you go to bed, right after you get out of the shower, anywhere, there's got to be one time, one spot that you can pause, get this laid out, and get your day done. I hope that helps you keep focused. Have an awesome, amazing day, and I can't wait to hear how this helps you to be successful in your business.